getting the golden chocobo. Excuse me. A way up to the island. Yep, this is the second way you can get up. I have, of course, the golden chocobo, so I could have gotten up there much earlier. Importantly, you know what, I'll go on and use a Mega Elixir. And now that I have Cloud's ultimate weapon, I'm going to actually unequip the Apocalypse, because you have to have the Ultima weapon equipped along with having Cloud know the, knowing the Omni Slash ability. Now, Cloud's ultimate weapon, it hinges on, or it powers up with how much health Cloud has. So we get him up to 9,999 health. His weapon's gonna be very fucking powerful. Now then. Let's see, I can't W summon that quite yet, but it's got quite a ways to get there anyways. So, re-equip Mime. I'm gonna go on and heal. Range by type, damn it. And tent. Okay. Make sure, of course, you have Cloud with the ribbon for this and all other battles that you can get into the battle, or that you can get in the battle arena. This is more proof of concept. Some people think that after you beat the Ultima weapon, Ruby weapon will appear in the desert. That is not quite true, as you can see here. Ruby weapon does not appear until disc 3. So, we've taken care of Ultima weapon, which is awesome, because we also managed to get Shadow Flare. We've got Knights of the Round Table, which is going to be very... whoa. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see. Exchange you to down there. That way you can come over here. This is the ultimate combo that I was talking about. 3 Materias break the entire game. Mime, Knights of the Round Table, and HP Absorb linked to Knights of the Round Table. These make for the biggest rate in the entire game, because Knights of the Round Table will now regain me some health, and after I use it once, I can just mime it over and over again, infinitely, without using mana, or MP, or dick points. Yeah, there we go, dick points. Without using any dick points. Just keep using it over and over and over, and this is the strat, this is the strat that I was talking about earlier with the battle arena. Its main thing is holding on to the shit. What is it called? Ugh, that didn't taste good. Its main thing is being able to just keep doing this over and over. And pretty much, if you want to get the easiest points that you can get, well, first off, each battle costs 10 GP, so be sure you're stocked up on that. But more importantly, now that I'm actually going to show off the battle arena, in both the advanced and regular battle arena, they both, I've been thinking about this for a while now, but you're pretty strong. Probably strong enough to take on the top 1 or 2 fighters. Big match. Oh yeah. You will only get this dialogue if you have the Ultima weapon equipped to Cloud. Now then, you can engage up to 8 battles. You get 7 slots, and I'm going to show this off in its entirety. And there's a big reason why I kept him tranked, because the advanced fight has you fighting against all the ultimate enemies at the end of the regular fight. So yeah, basically start off Knights immediately. Notice how Cloud's weapon is white and blue. When Cloud's health hits 9,999, it turns blue and red, meaning it has been powered up, which means it does pretty much 9,999 damage no matter what. However, that doesn't really matter right now, considering this entire fight, unless my mime materia is disabled, and that's actually a high possibility because the advanced fights have a tendency of the slot machines choosing one specific thing that it wants you to have disabled, like all materials will be disabled no matter what, or your accessory will be disabled no matter what, or something like that. So it's definitely a big risk to try this, but I've got a lot of GP, and even if Cloud dies, it's not a game over. But more importantly, as long as the command materia isn't disabled, I will be able to go through this entire section and get the final attack materia. It may be boring to see me use the Knights of the Round Table summon over and over again, but oh fucking well. Of course! Okay, so this is something new that I haven't yet explained. If you rapidly press the square button, you can kind of slow down the slot machine. That way you can actually kind of choose which one you want to get. I generally actually go for the level downs because it doesn't seem to actually do jack shit. So instead, just keep pulling out ultimate in. And like I said, you get healed each time you use it as long as you link it to the as long as you have them linked to the HP absorb. Higher levels of HP absorb will, of course, absorb more HP. But what's interesting is if you've got a Master Summon materia and a regular Knights of the Round Table materia, or two Knights of the Round Table materias, have them both equipped to one person, and make sure you've got junctioning slots next to them. Junction 1 to HP absorb and 1 to MP absorb. This way you can pretty much get full heal every single time. Like, you'll have both your HP and MP restored. It's basically like an elixir. And this essentially will work forever. Like, yeah. It's fun. But it will only work if you've got both HP and MP absorb junction to the same materia, essentially. Of course. Oh, bugger. I'm gonna want to be sure that accessory break does not happen. MP by half, okay, I can deal with that. I was hoping to get Lucky 7. Lucky 7 actually actually means no handicaps, and you can actually get a lot of battle points if you go through the trouble of, now what is it? If you actually manage to get all the slots to have Lucky 7, like, I think if all slots are Lucky 7s, which is a total of 7 slots, you can get a total of, I think, 30,000 battle points or something like that. It's an insane amount of battle points. But actually getting that to happen is a major bitch, because the only way that'll actually happen is if you get Lucky 7 from the very start. Then the next one will be almost a guarantee to have Lucky 7, then so on and so forth, all the way up to number 7. So you gotta be lucky enough to have the first slot to have Lucky 7s. And speaking of Lucky 7s, this game actually has a big thing about Lucky 7s. If you manage to get someone's health up to 7,777, their damage, no matter what, even if they're supposed to do 9,999 damage, will be 7,777. They'll also get some pretty special bonus attacks. Like, right at the beginning, they'll do 4 extra attacks, and you can just keep mining that over and over. It's insane. Okay. And HP by half. Bugger. Okay, it's just against this asshole. This guy's easy. Actually, I don't even have to use knights on him. I can just take him out normally. Every one of his attacks is that one Viper Breath attack. And it takes up a lot of his MP. You can only use it, I think, 8 times. After 8 times, his skill power is worn out and you can just wail on his ass. But more importantly, this is, like I said, pretty much the strat for the other one. Just keep spamming Knights of the Round with mine, and you should do just fine. If you want to get battle points earlier, or much faster, you can take a risk and at about the 5th battle start attacking him with just regular attacks. But other than that, it's just kind of pointless to use anything else. I mean, I've already got both Omni Slash and W summoned, so I don't need any more battle points except to get random materials that also aren't necessarily needed because they're independent materials. And this is just kind of a sub-scene because the scene right after this is the final scene in this game, I think. So basically what I'm doing is just kind of biding my time. I'm going to get random stuff, you know, just kind of get collections finished. I'm going to want to get that MP by half, or speed down. Okay, I got MP by half, I'm good. Ooh, Iron Knight. Interesting. You gonna punch? Ow. Here's Knights, you dick. And yes, like I said, I know this is boring, but hey, y'all can skip ahead. I thought about doing this post-commentary just that way I could speed up the video, but nah. I don't feel like it. I'm kind of thirsty. Nah, I'm in the middle of the battle arena, so now I won't do anything. Next up, after we get the final attack from here, will be to Calm, because we can get something from there. I always get it mixed up. It's either Calm or Nibelheim. But either way, one of those towns has very important materials that we can get. And by very important, I mean very important. For instance, the one that I'm going to be getting is the underwater materia. After we use that to help beat the emerald weapon, we will be getting 3 master materias from the same guy. Now then, at this point, you see how I've already got 4 slots already chosen? At this point, if you are playing the regular battle, I would say just start doing regular attacks because, HP by half I can still potentially survive. Except maybe against that guy. But more importantly, like I was saying, I would say start doing regular attacks. Unless, of course, your weapon has been broken more than once, because yeah. If your weapon has been broken 2 times, or whenever your weapon breaks, it does half damage than what it normally would. If it breaks again, it'll be doing 3/4 damage, or it'll be doing 1/4 of its normal damage. If it breaks again, it'll be doing 1 damage. No matter what. But more importantly, this guy I'm actually kind of fretting about. The behemoths always are cause for annoyance because in almost every game that they have been in, when you kill them, they pull out the Comet 2 spell, or Meteor spell, or something like that. I don't remember if the regular behemoths do it, but I know the behemoth cubes do. So, okay, good, it didn't pull out Meteor, so I'm not going to get raped in the face. Close call. Awesome.